Welcome to Movie Nerds by Killshot, a weekly podcast dedicated to cinema, TV shows, original soundtracks, new releases, behind the scenes, and much more. Tune in every Monday, 6 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, for new episodes and even see behind the scenes of our podcast. Follow us on social media at Movie Nerds 47 on Twitter. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions you want us to answer on our next podcast. Oh, and while you're at it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help us out a lot. Thank you very much, and see you next week.
Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to Movie Nerds episode number 5. And holy shit, it's actually been too long, hasn't it? Dark Knight.
Yeah, it's been a really big time gap.
Yeah, so we got a lot of topics for you to actually discuss. So due to our little short break, we figured we'd actually backtrack and actually talk about it. So I'm gonna give you the mic and then we'll keep passing on the mic. So go ahead, everybody.
Well, I think to first we start off, the reason why we was not recording was first off, I actually had a lot of family stuff going on. So that takes priority. And yeah, I also was working like a madman at fixing computers all day long. And yeah. Go.
Okay, so for me, I couldn't be here with you due to two things. One, it was actually Ramadan, and two, it was actually I had something called a procedure, which we'll be talking about next. So I obviously talk through my vocal cords, right? I'm sure everyone talks through actual vocal cords. So when I had this tracheostomy, it was always in the middle of the vocal cord. So that means I'm breathing and I'm also talking through this tube. So they had to do some procedure, some operation, you could say, on this actual tube. So that's why for me to avoid any risk, I had to not actually speak for a couple of weeks, which obviously led to podcast being delayed, and obviously a lot of shit actually went down. So yeah, after the actual procedure, I had to be non-talking, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's why I am now back. I'm now recovered, and here we are.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So other than that, I mean, we should actually now backtrack to what we've actually missed and talk about it. So I'm gonna let you start on the first topic.
Oh my. Can't wait. So, first topic of the day, the Oscars. My
yes.
goodness.
So
The
first
Will
of all,
Smith running meme of the century so far, where he punched or slapped Chris Rock and got offended because for a lot of reasons. His wife was, he saw the look on her face and was just, then he got pissed and then went up to Chris Rock and slapped him. I feel like it was staged at first, and then I actually looked up behind the scenes, and then it turns out that now Will Smith is, quitting acting because of it. He's so embarrassed that he's retiring. So weird. And speaking of retirement, I also saw a video of Jim Carrey saying that he was also going to retire from acting, because he even said this on air, saying, "You're never going to hear this to anybody else actor." And this is his words: "I feel like I've done enough. I feel like I have enough." That just shows you what kind of person he is as not only an actor, but what kind of person he's become. He's played role after role after role and has been an absolute goofball doing it. Restored his ideology in acting and his methodology in acting, and restored his ability to act because of Sonic. And then it's just so beautiful to see this man come so far in such a really short amount of time. He's been acting longer than I've been live. It's mind-blowing that he decided to retire, but he also said if they're going to make a third Sonic, he's of course going to do it. because Sonic 2, I think they've wrapped up filming. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me on that. But Jim Carrey is going to be
Isn't Sonic 2 like out yet?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Let me
I'm
check.
pretty sure it might be. Yeah. But I think the beauty behind Jim Carrey is just so poetic. And we have to honestly take account for not only visual actors, in-person actors, live action, but not only voice actors and motion cap artists. And those especially do not get enough and don't receive enough recognition. Sure, they go to Comic-Cons and conventions, but yeah, go ahead, Gil.
Sonic 2 is actually out 1st of April 2022.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Now I got to go see it.
I
want to see Knuckles on the big screen and Tails.
Yeah. So basically, the Oscars was actually on a Sunday, which is the day we actually record. It was actually 28th of March, I think it was correct. So I had to choose if we had to record and not have any content, or we let the Oscars play out and we have content to record. So I chose to actually not record on that Sunday. So that's why you didn't have a podcast on the following Monday, which is actually after the actual Oscar night. So yeah. So should we go ahead on who the actual winners are, and we can actually debate on that one too. So
that's all you, man. I'm gonna let you do that. Go ahead.
Best Picture, Coda. Have you seen it?
I actually did not.
The main movie is actually Coda. Will Smith as Best Actor in King Richard.
I don't think he received that award after what he did.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna say he's probably gonna get a script. No Time to Die, Best Original Song. By the way, he actually won that one.
The Billie Eilish song, yeah.
Yep. International feature film, Drive My Car.
I never heard of that.
Best animated feature, Encanto, a Disney movie.
Never saw it.
So yeah. Best director. I'm gonna butcher this, but I'm gonna try it out. Jane Campion. I can't read, I'm sorry. But she did The Power of the Dog. So yeah. Best supporting actor, Troy. I'm just gonna not say that word because I can't read it properly. But he won Best Supporting Actor for. I just read the movie. I can't read it again. Kanda, and then you have Best Original Score. Hans Zimmer, Dune.
Facts.
Let's go. He won it. Okay.
Second greatest. What is it? He's second greatest of all time,
Best
y'all.
Visual Effects. Dune.
About to say, I think Dune got that. Yeah.
Best Original Sound Screenplay. Kenneth Branagh, Belfast. Best Adapted Screenplay. Coda. Dune as Best Cinematography. Best Film Editing. Best Production Design. Best Sound. And that's all of it, I think, according to Google. But looks like Dune actually swept the Oscars.
All right. Cool.
So yeah. What do you think of that one?
That was a handful that went on. But it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, should we talk about the next topic, or do you want to continue on this topic?
It's up to you.
Alright, so recently we got sponsored, didn't we?
Yeah. This video is sponsored by.
I'll let you say it.
No, I want you to say it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. RateAndSee.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna let you take this one because you've been having fun with your app. So, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, people. So, this is me showing you exactly RateAndSee. So, basically, go to the website and you, well, like always, go and start something. I'm using Killshots because I already made my own. So, No worries. I'm gonna name it Killshot, like so. See, I already have mine. So I'm gonna have his password as something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. No, I don't want to make it obvious so you guys get into it, of course. So I'm gonna just put down. Okay. Totally didn't see that. Okay. All right, and then here we go, and come on. All right, and then create an account. Cool, right? Oh wait, password is too short. Okay. There you go. And just like that, and you can now go and check out the latest stuff. Got it. Press that, and you can search up any movie, such as, for instance, Batman. And there we go. Yes. See, there's all sorts of things. Cool, right? Can I get out of this, please? Rate another one. Okay. Tenant. I don't even know what this is. No, it's not what I wanted. Whatever, but I guess I think you get the point. Jurassic Park. There we go. Na 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 na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. So yeah, you can just keep going down, and once you get out of this list or whatever, there's an entire list behind it where you can basically, select whatever you want, and yeah, just look up any type of movie. I think they have like thousands of movies already, but bro, good on you for making a website this awesome, and I hope you guys figure out that this is a really cool website to rate movies. So have a nice rest of your day, and as always, see you in the next podcast. Bye. So basically what it is that it's a website where basically you get to rate your favorite movies, and there's hundreds of titles up there already, like classics like Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, and so many others. And so when I actually started using it for the first time, I was actually baffled by how easy it was. You make an account, you go in, and you just rate movies however you want to. And I think there's a way so that you can actually comment on why it was so good or whatever. And yeah, it's pretty convenient, and it's really awesome. So for instance, if you go right out of a movie, you come right out of a movie, you can immediately rate it on their website. And it's pretty fascinating how far not only technology has come, but how inventive it is. And it kind of shows what a huge movie lover is willing to do, not for himself, but other people. And it's so cool that he gets it. This is a man that truly gets the art of movies, and I absolutely love it. So go right ahead and check it out. The link will definitely be in the description, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, have fun rating movies, people. I fucking love it.
Right. Okay. We recently watched a movie, didn't we? On the
yes,
Discord.
Ambulance. Yes.
Michael Bay.
Killshot. Yes, Michael Bay. The drone shots in Ambulance. Okay, first off, Jake Gyllenhaal, one of his best performances I've ever seen. He really did play a deranged lunatic to literally the highest degree. I thought he was great in Spider-Man Far From Home, but my God, I think he did it a justice in Ambulance. And so one of the more compelling reasons behind Jake Gyllenhaal's portrayal as I think he was the main character. I'm pretty sure he was the main character.
He was the second main character.
Right. So, right. So
the main
basically,
character always about Will. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. So
from Will from the start,
yeah, Will was apparently a Formula One driver car, and is
wrong.
No
Army veteran.
Oh yeah,
Who
that's
wanted
right.
money to help his wife's experimental surgery. Now, the insurance isn't covered because of it's actually experimental. That's why. So he had to go
Right.
to Jake Gyllenhaal and ask for money, and obviously, etc., etc.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to spoil the movie, but basically the whole point of the movie is that it eventually takes place in an ambulance, and it's so well filmed by Michael Bay to
And
the point and extent that it just flows so well.
fun fact: 2 things. One is that you shot in your hometown, LA,
Yep,
and 2,
it was.
it was shot in 39 days. That's it.
It's crazy. That man honestly understands time.
During the actual pandemic. So when the pandemic was actually going on, there were like no cars in the actual streets.
Yeah. So literally,
yeah.
Michael had free fucking range to do whatever he wanted. And like I said before, the drone shots, it's so mind blowing. If you watch carefully, Michael has an idea of how he turns the camera, or how his drum man turns the camera, and it just sways around. And he really does get what it means to make a shot flow. And I mean fucking flow with the movement, with the scene and how intense it is. And the intensity is always going to be there because of what it is that Michael is so good at. He's so good at convincing the audience that practical effects can be used with visual effects such as Transformers. And I literally put that shot, every single drone shot, with the drone shot from Transformers, or I should say the jet shot that Starscream was transforming above Sam Witwicky. And it's just, he lifts off the ground and just flies away, not realizing Sam was there with the Allspark in the first place. And if you actually watch the first Transformers, you can see how that camera movement just fucking flows, and it's a one take. And so every single one take with the drone shot is not super long. It's not super short, but it's right in the middle, which it should be. And it conveys how serious scenes are and how not abrupt. It's not the word I'm looking for. It's I think you know what I'm trying to say. But it's so well filmed. And Michael is really good at that. He's so good at filming what he wants to film in that very direct way. And Michael Bay is so fucking underrated. It honestly kills me because, you know, you have Spielberg, you have, what's his name, Bob Gale, and Robert Zemeckis, and so on.
And Christopher Nolan and Quentin Tarantino and all that stuff.
Thank you. Of course, the greats, the goats, of course, of cinema. And I think Michael Bay is one of the goats of cinema, and nobody fucking cares because he knows character development, story arcs, and so on. And he knows exactly what he's doing behind the camera. Clearly, otherwise movies wouldn't work the way that he makes them. So
also, you gotta realize, Michael did hire a champion drone first person driver. He was a world champion, that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, so wait, was he actually on the drone physically, or was he just remote controlling it?
The guy who controlled the drone in the shots is actually a world champion in drone.
No, I know, but was he physically on the drone, or was he remote controlling it?
Remote controlling it.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because if he was on that shit, that man's a literal god at droning.
Well, what's next? Do you know?
CinemaCon.
Yes.
Yes, CinemaCon, baby.
All right. Do you want to take it?
No, this is all you. Oh, I don't know much about CinemaCon, so you're the leading authority here.
All right, so this is what we know so far as of this date. 1st of May, just so you know, guys. We record on Sundays. This is what we know right now on 1st of May. Okay?
Yep.
So anything else happens after that, just know that this is a recorded podcast. So here we go. Number 1. Mission Impossible 7 was shown at CinemaCon.
pretty wild. They're making a 7th. I'm pretty sure it's Tom Cruise because they can't have Mission Impossible without Tom Cruise. Otherwise, it doesn't work at all.
Mission Impossible 7 was revealed to be titled Mission Impossible 7 Dead Reckoning Part 1.
So they're gonna make an 8th movie,
which will hit cinemas in 2023. Mission Impossible 8 will be a permissible, be titled Dead Reckoning Part 2, will hit cinemas in June 2024.
I'm so excited.
CinemaCon attendees were also treated to the first trailer of Mission Impossible 7, which shows crews getting into fights in Venice, the Vatican on a train, and in the desert. It also showed off the big stunt of the movie. So, do you remember Tom Cruise waving at people while he was like on the actual like a train?
Yes.
That's what they said. So they must have had a big fight on the train.
Right.
Okay. Disney's upcoming film slate. Here we go. This is a big one now. Lightyear.
Oh my god, I can't wait. I literally cannot wait for Lightyear.
I'm Strange.
Multiverse of Madness, yes.
The Bob's Burgers movie.
My sister's gonna love that.
Love Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
Banshees of I really cannot read, I'm sorry. It's like English is not my first language, but yeah. Avatar The Way of Water, which comes out December 16th, 6th or 16th, somewhere around that time, by the way.
Is it James Cameron directing it?
Yeah.
My God.
It's a sequel to Avatar 1, by the way.
I hope it's great, because the sequel, technically, to Avatar is the game Avatar that I think he also made, and I think Sam Worthington is in that. So I think Avatar 2 is a sequel to the game. But I could be wrong. Comment down below if I'm wrong, okay? I wanna hear if I'm wrong.
Wait a second. On this image right here, so according to this presentation image that I found on the internet, which is actually real, by the way, it shows Avatar, and it shows Avatar The Way of Water.
So yeah, I think it's Avatar the game and then The Way of Water that you're looking at. Because think of video games as
the game.
Yes, pure visual pixelation is within pure down beauty of the world of Avatar for the video game. And then for the movie, it's a lot of realism for motion capture. So you have to take an initiative of what is more video game style than visual movies representation. Because there's two big different lines, because realism is far more in storytelling when it comes to movies than it is in video games. Because video games, they can get away with pure pixelation to the highest degree in movies, more than they can in games. So there you go.
Cool.
That's also a cinema thing, by the way. If you're probably wondering, that is a big cinema thing. So just letting you know, as a cinema enthusiast, there you go. Now you know, people.
Yep, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Amsterdam, The Menu, The Marvels, The Haunted Mansion, The Little Mermaid is actually coming back. The Little Mermaid.
God, they're gonna make a reboot of They can't. Honestly,
Guardians
it's not gonna work well.
Volume 3.
Say that again.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I cannot wait.
Indiana Jones.
I hope it's Harrison Ford.
Quantumania.
I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Quantas. Forget it. I can't read. Literally cannot read properly. Okay.
Me neither.
James Cameron's long-awaited, long-forgotten sci-fi franchise Avatar is making a return this year with a sequel 13 years in the making. The movie got a title, Way of the Water, and plans for a release of the first teaser trailer in 3D, of course. So we're bringing back 3D. Okay? Apparently, each of the 4 upcoming sequels will be standalone story, focusing on the Sully family, but they will form a connected saga. The Avatar films are yet again trying to push the boundaries of 3D technology, and audiences will be able to see the first trailer alongside Doctor Strange 2 in cinemas next week. So you want to go see the trailer for Avatar? Go watch Doctor Strange.
So hyped.
Batman 2. I'm gonna let you take this one.
All right. So I haven't seen anything regarding Batman 2, but first off, can we all just say Robert Pattinson's portrayal of Batman was perfect? I've already talked about this in, I think, the previous
Yes,
or
you
the
did. Yes,
second
you
one.
did.
So you guys can go back and go ahead and hear my entire thesis on Robert Pattinson's portrayal and all the other types of Batman. So
And when I
I'm not
mean
going to get into it.
when I mean entirely, I didn't even speak a word. I actually like pan the camera like that way. So it's like
Yep.
just the Dark Knight. So yeah.
Exactly. And being an enthusiast on Batman my whole life, I think it was an okay, thesis. So yeah, I am beyond thrilled to hear that Robert Pattinson is going to be in the cape or in the cowl again, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm so thrilled, and I hope it's hopefully as good or not better than it is the Batman that we have today. So yeah, go right ahead, Kill.
Okay, so next one is Lightyear. Okay, Lightyear is gonna be using virtual IMAX cameras inside the movie.
I cannot wait.
Disney's next film, Lightyear, will show the story of the movie that the toy Buzz Lightyear is based on, screened 30 minutes of footage at CinemaCon. Beginning being the opening of the film, we introduced to Chris Evans' version of Buzz Lightyear, as well as his driving mission, which takes him through both space and time. Lightyear is set for release on June 16th.
Cannot wait. So I think the beauty behind Lightyear is that he's in space for I think about 6 minutes, and he comes back and he strangely goes through a boom tube. If you don't know what a boom tube is, it's basically a hyper extension of it's like a small version of a black hole. And so he goes through it. I think it was on accident. I would not know. I haven't seen the movie. I've just seen the trailer. They don't really explain that much. But I think it's just the ability of rethinking Lightyear in such a great aspect is so cool, because I've actually been wanting to see a Buzz Lightyear standalone movie for a while now. And I can't wait to see how great it is. And I love Chris Evans. And let's be honest, he was an amazing Captain America. But he's a goat of Captain America. So, yeah.
Yeah, so now here's a little interesting development now. Now you're probably
yes.
thinking, what's going on now here? Okay, now let's be very careful, okay? We all know, as Christopher Nolan fans, Oppenheimer releases on 23rd of July.
Yep.
Is it? 1 second. Let me just get this right. No,
He's checking.
wrong. 21st of July, 2023. Right?
Yep.
Now, who did Christopher Nolan leave?
I don't remember.
Warner Brothers.
Oh, that's right. He left Warner Brothers.
He left Warner Brothers because they didn't agree on the streaming service of Tenet. You know what I mean? Warner Brothers wanted Tenet to come on streaming services first, aka known as HBO Max. Then they wanted to release Tenet in cinemas, but Nolan wanted Tenet in cinemas first, then HBO Max.
Yeah, I think they sued him. The actors sued him because they were like, yeah, no, that's not happening. And then I think Scarlett Johansson did that too when Black Widow was put out on Disney Plus before it was actually put out in cinema. And it just led to this huge controversy of saying, oh yeah, we now need to, because of these actors standing up against us, because they did all of the work in the movie. then we have to put it in cinemas now because it's not fair to actors because, you know, a lot of people are not going to see the film because of streaming services that they do not own and do not possess. So
And can't fucking get access to because HBO Max is fucking American only. So
exactly. Unless you have a VPN.
don't use VPN. We do not actually encourage that on this podcast. But yeah, back
Oh.
to my point.
Go ahead.
Christopher Nolan left Warner Brothers because of that reason, and now he's with Universal. Now, guess what? Warner Brothers is now gonna send out on the same date as Oppenheimer, launching on the
No.
same date as Oppenheimer.
Tell it.
Maggie Roberts. Yep, sorry, Margaret Robbie is Barbie. That's the movie they're gonna send out on the same day.
Margot Robbie as Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a disaster. First, we had Barbie Girl, I'm a Barbie Girl in a Barbie World song so many years ago, and now this BS. Now Barbie was great in Toy Story, okay? But that's I think the bottom line. Okay. Have her in Toy Story 2. There you go. Have a nice day.
But here's an interesting factor.
Uh-huh.
Not many Warner Brothers movies have become PG.
Nope.
So this is a Barbie movie. So
Wait,
what
are you saying it's a rated R Barbie film?
I mean, what are the odds of it? First you have Maggie. First you have Margaret Roberts, as we all know, loves Harley
Margot Robbie.
Quinn. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
As we all know, she loves Harley Quinn. She loves wearing
Oh yeah.
clothes like Harley Quinn. She dresses up as Harley Quinn. And all the Harley Quinn simps love her, basically, right?
And I love that she finally figured out, or she did at one point figure out Tara Strong's voice, or they dubbed her with Tara Strong's voice. I don't remember, or I didn't really care to look. But if Margot Robbie really did figure out Tara Strong's voice, fucking love you. Because you have any idea how hard it is to figure out and remake that voice?
So we have to look at this from a good point of view, okay? From marketing point of view, right? We have Barbie, right?
Yep.
You have a toy, right? And then you have a female who is actually crazy in the head, being Barbie, and judging by her previous histories or movies, she is not shy of showing anything explicit.
Clearly.
And that is the actor, not the actual Barbie itself. But so,
Margot Robbie is insane.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know, go watch Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, thank you.
I got you.
Wolf of Wall Street. There is other examples out there which I don't know, but yeah. Other than that is something I'm curious to know if it's gonna be rated R or not. If it's gonna
It might be rated R.
Then this may be the best Barbie movie ever. We don't know. And guess who's gonna be playing as Ken?
I have no clue.
I am actually trying to find it because
I hope
There we
it's
go.
Keanu Reeves.
Nope. Ryan Gosling.
Fuck's sake. Of course it's
Will Ferrell is also in the movie as well.
Pharrell? No! No! No, not Pharrell! Oh no. Oh god, it's gonna be a disaster. Oh. The audacity. Oh.
There is other people in it, but I can't say the name because it's, you know what I mean, it's different languages.
Still in production, right?
Yes. So anyway, out of that fucking shit show, let's actually talk about who's gonna do well in box office, Barbie or Oppenheimer. Because it's technically Universal versus Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, right.
And it's the same
Michael
director
Bay.
versus each other, basically. Warner Brothers want to beat Nolan. Nolan's trying to beat Warner Brothers. So, yeah. Who do you think?
I'm pretty proud of Nolan for doing this. I really am, because Nolan is a huge stable in cinema. He's a phenomenal director. Like Michael Bay, truly understands his way of expressing truthism. Truthism through the camera, but through character development and so on. If you want to go back and watch the very part where I talk about Michael Bay, go right ahead. He gets it just as much as Michael Bay does, Christopher Nolan. So yeah.
Wait, next one coming out is The Flash.
Mm.
You want to take it?
All right. So I actually have heard a lot of news on this. So the Flash that they casted for, remember the Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League or whatever, that Flash. And a lot of people are begging Warner Brothers to have Grant Gustin from the Flash show to be that Flash instead, because he is Flash. He is the true embodiment of what Flash is. And because of his beauty way of knowing the character of Barry Allen, it all started with Arrow. Everything came from Arrow, the show. Stephen Amell started it all and truly rebuilt the franchise of DC with pure comic book beauty. And I think because of Stephen Amell's work in Arrow, it truly transcended what comic book shows are now today. They are cheesy as fuck. They are predictable as fuck. Of course, the good guys are going to win, but how are they going to spread it across a season? That's the crazier part. Now, the first season of Arrow truly knocked it out of the park. A second season, again, beautiful. Third season, was okay, but it was still pretty good. And so on and so on and so on. I don't want to fucking ruin anything, but go right ahead and watch it on Netflix. # not sponsored. But if Grant Gustin becomes the Flash, it will break Warner Brothers, because every comic book lover loves Grant Gustin, because we don't see him as any other character. Sure, he was singing in Glee at some point, the singing show, whatever, da 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 da, and had a episode where they actually let him sing as well. But yeah, and I hope it happens. I hope it does, because the actor that Zack Snyder had played as Barry Allen, he's been getting in trouble a lot with police and whatnot. And he's been, I think, doing drugs, breaking into houses and stealing shit. So what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck are you doing with your time, bro? You're wasting your life. And I think he's going insane. So, yeah. Lock that guy in a mental institute and bring out Grant Gustin, people. Get the rave going for Grant, guys.
Okay. Black Adam.
Oh, God, yes. The Rock. Thank you for that, buddy. The Rock. They teased Black Adam at the very end of Shazam. So, which means one thing. Is he going to be a good Black Adam or the bad Black Adam? I think he's going to be the bad Black Adam. But, I think he might be an anti-hero. Who knows? So, there's probably going to be good and bad, Rock and non-Rock, because let's be honest, the fucking Rock is a fucking god, okay?
Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam was another DC film shown at Comic-Con. Sorry, Comic-Con? The fuck? CinemaCon 2022. Footage described as the description says that Black Adam would deal with the question of whether to become a savior or an enemy. Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fates is shown as is Elandis. I can't say the word, I'm sorry. Hawkman.
You're talking about what's his
Hawkman.
name?
Hawkman.
Yeah, Hawkman. Yeah. And
Who
I think
Hawkman, who tells Black Adam, heroes don't kill people. To which he responds, well, I do. That's
facts. Okay, so I wanna come back to Dr. Fate. This is the most visually comic book accurate version of Dr. Fate. if you watch the Justice League animated TV show back in the early 2000s, you will see they look exactly the same. And the moment I saw it, Dr. Fate is one of my favorite DC warlocks. And the true matter of the gravity behind this decision to make him comically accurate as possible, it is going to put so much people at ease that now that comic book people are so invested into Black Adam, it's going to have a huge wave of either the movie's going to be utterly shit or the movie's going to be so rock solid because of these visual masterpieces that are going to be on screen. You have to give it to Warner Brothers for making DC comic book accurate now. And I hate to say this, but they didn't back at the beginning. They did it with their animated TV shows. They did it with their animated movies, of course. But let me remind you, live action movies, they took a turn for the worst costume design. And because of now VFX and CGI taking over, they're making the extra leap to do justice. And the directors now understand the fucking pressure and the right to do what needs to be done. And I fucking love you guys. Oh my God, I cannot be more excited about so many movies coming out. Sam Raimi's Multiverse of Madness, and so on. And let's be honest, Sam Raimi, I love you. I fucking love you. If you ever watch this, I fucking love you, okay? Spider-Man is so fucking amazing, okay? Specifically Sam Raimi's. But yes.
Okay. Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Oh God. I'm gonna skip that, buddy. Because there's so much there. I don't want to fucking say something wrong, and now people are going to attack me in the comments. So I'm skipping that.
The cast did appear to show some exclusive footage. The main news about Shazam! Fury of the Gods from CinemaCon comes in the form of a release date shift, originally stated to open opposite Avatar 2. The new Shazam film will now drop on 21st of December 2022.
So hyped. I'm so hyped.
Now, before I mention this movie, I just want to clear something out. When I announced this movie, we will be talking about it, but not what's happening behind the scenes. So, because of, we just want to talk about movies, TV shows, and music, not anything behind the scenes, what we do, but like, not in this particular movie. We will talk about this behind the scene movie when it is all sorted out. So here we go. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Oh.
So
I have not seen the trailer yet. I don't think there is a trailer. I could be wrong. But I'm pumped for the next Aquaman. Because apparently the Aquaman that we have was, according to Warner Brothers Wikipedia, is the most sold DC movie of all time. And Geoff Johns, I fucking love you. If you don't know who Geoff Johns is, this is the man that is so invested in DC, the point where he writes nonstop The Flash, Arrow, all those TV shows, all of the movies. He helped write fucking Aquaman. I actually think he was the main writer for Aquaman, now that I think about it. But if you don't know who Geoff Johns is, please look up his IMBD. Or IMBD? Is that it? IMBD? I don't know fucking know. But you know what I mean?
IMDb.com.
Thank you. And then look up his Wikipedia page, because it goes on forever. Awesome.
But yeah, as I already stated, we will talk about it.
Yep.
Carefully.
Very.
We don't want anything to. Obviously, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes, but let's just leave that for the people who actually handle it professionally. So We're not going to talk about that. That will come out on March 20, 2040. Is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now,
yep,
here's a good one. to liven up our spirit. In Christmas 2023, we are getting Wonka.
Bonka?
Wonka.
A Wonka.
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
They're making another Willy Wonka? Oh no. Okay, first off, OG is going to win every single time. But Johnny Depp, I love you so much as the rebooted version of way back in the day when they remade it. But if they're gonna reboot Wonka, they gotta do it right. And I think the original Willy Wonka was the sequel to it was Snowpiercer. I really do believe that. I actually saw this theory on it on a YouTube video. And just look up Willy Wonka's sequel, Snowpiercer, on YouTube, and you're going to be mind blown of how in detail this guy goes into, and how he breaks down every last nuance from Willy Wonka to Snowpiercer. And I truly do believe that it is the sequel to it. And Chris Evans did an amazing job for that movie. And fuck yeah, man, you really are a great actor. I can't say anything bad about Chris Evans anymore because he just delivers it, you know? And I love it. So go ahead, Kill.
Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet. The main
No
actor
clue.
of Dune, Paul Atreides, will be the main actor of Wonka. He is.
Oh,
Wonka, he is
they're
Wonka.
finally going to the women's side of things. Cool.
No, I think you're mistaken. Timothy Chalamet is Paul Atreides from Dune.
Right?
He is gonna be Wonka.
Oh.
And yeah.
That's a crazy cast right there. I hope it works out well.
We will even have Mr. Bean in that movie.
Oh man. Mr. Bean, the god of not talking in comedy, silent comedy comedian.
Okay, now next up, Elvis, the movie.
Say that again?
Elvis, the movie.
Oh yeah, I think we had. Yeah, I'm thinking of Johnny Cash's movie, but yeah, we're gonna have an Elvis movie, and I saw the trailer and it looked really good. It's like an Elton John ripoff. I'm not gonna lie, it looked a lot like Elton John's trailer. So.
Now on Christmas Day, 2024, you will have a. Thank you. On Christmas Day, 2024, you will have a part 1 and a part 2 in 2025, a year from that date. A long-awaited movie, which will be starring Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Will be Wonka. Sorry, no, wrong. Wicked. You ever heard of Wicked?
God.
It's a musical, basically.
I'm aware of what Wicked is. First off, let's be honest. Wicked was a play way back in the day, and I wish I got to see it live. And the reason why it's so powerful, the woman that was Elsa in Frozen, Idina Menzel, she was Wicked. I think it all started there for her. I could be wrong, but because of her way of singing and the way that she's a fucking powerhouse. She got pipes for years, and she still sings to this day. I think they're making Frozen 3. I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah.
Venom 3.
Oh yeah, I never saw Carnage. I love Woody Harrelson, but I don't know. I don't want to fucking say something bad about Carnage because I never saw it. I saw pieces of it on YouTube, so I'm gonna jump over this.
Cool. Don't Worry Darling, Harry Styles and Florence Pugh. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Upcoming film Don't Worry Darling screened its first trailer at CinemaCon. Once again, it has been made. It hasn't been made available just yet. We'll break it down for you. Don't Worry Darling, directed by Oliver.
Can you get it a little closer to your mic, please?
Oh. Don't Worry Darling, directed by Oliver, by the way, is a
Yep.
psychological thriller where Styles and the female actor play a couple living in the California district. Things unravel when the female character begins to question her husband's victory project. Now, Harry Styles has already been in a movie called Dunkirk, which is directed by Christopher Nolan.
Wow, that was a jump. Wow. Well, I hope he did good in the movie. And I gotta be honest,
He was the main
that.
actor, I think. He was the main actor.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was the main actor.
A man in a boy band from One Direction went off to do his own thing, made way more money, and now he's being an actor. I think it's a common theme with movie stars that turn into actors and then go back into acting, and then vice versa, which is pretty crazy. Same thing happened to Justin Timberlake.
And also, The Rock. He was a wrestler and he was an actor.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour.
Now, the final film in Jurassic World Trilogy is hitting cinemas very soon and is bringing a dinosaur-sized extravaganza to the screen, which is the final movie, by the way, called Jurassic World Domination.
All right. I actually have a few things to say about this. I love how they're bringing back the original actors in this movie. Okay. It's a big deal. If they're going to end the entire Jurassic Park franchise, they got to bring them all back. Jeff Goldblum and all the others. I don't know their names. So in my book, Jeff Goldblum is always a win. Always a win. I loved him as the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. No, it was Thor 3, where, yeah, you know what I mean if you watch those movies. But it's pretty funny. It's pretty great. So, yeah.
Cool. I have 2 more on this list, and then we have to go back on our list for more announcements. We have Top Gun Maverick.
Yep.
And we have Dungeons and Dragons, the movie.
Oh man, D&D. Oh god. If this is an interactive movie, I'm gonna be the happiest man alive.
D&D is getting a movie adaptation. The first footage was shown at 2 CinemaCon. Attendees in Paramount's sizzle reel is what was shown according to Deadline. The quick glance at Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, starring Chris Payne and Michelle Rodriguez, has the production quality of a top-notch historical epic. Nothing hokey looking like the 2000 movie. A huge bet on reinventing the role-playing series for the big screen. Lush landscape locations are the co-star here, further demanding that this movie be seen on the big screen. Michelle Rodriguez, isn't she Vin Diesel's girlfriend in Fast Furious 1?
I was just about to say, and basically all of the movies. She was Letty.
Yeah.
And she was in Avatar as the pilot.
Oh, yes. Top Gun. We're so close in that movie. 27 of May. We are so close. Just 26 days when this podcast starts.
Man,
release, so, yeah.
Cannot wait for Avatar. I cannot wait. Oh my god.
Anyway, topic number 5 out of 8. That was only topic number 5. Sorry, topic number 4 out of 8. So now topic number 5.
Long list, baby.
We are going to be welcoming a guest on the 8th of May, which will be the 9th of May for you guys watching the episode. And we watched this movie on Discord, right? And the movie was a short movie that we actually enjoyed. So
it was really good.
Oh yeah, it was really, really good. So
it was straight to the point. I wish it was a little bit stretched out, but it was really fast paced. But I wish it was slowed down. I'm not even gonna lie. I wish it was a lot longer. I mean, the plot was, of course, it was completely guessable. But it was pretty great to see how this director made a short film, not a short film, not like a 5-minute short film. It was like what 45, 30-minute short film.
22 minutes.
22
Exact.
minutes. Wow. I'm off the margin. There we go. All right, cool.
Also, we will have the director, the producer, and the actor as well, which will be kind of cool. And the movie is called Forgotten, by the way. So, which will be good because they talk about a topic that is actually forgotten, called human trafficking, and that's very well detailed in the movie. So that's very very exciting. Number 6, Pixar created a fully virtual IMAX camera to shoot Lightyear.
So cool. I think the fact that Pixar went out of their way, and I think they had the literal engineers of Pixar. They're like, we want to make this. Go out of your way to make it. Doesn't matter how much money. We want this for Buzz Lightyear. They're like, okay, sure.
Also, I just want to say thank you to the studio who has actually given us Forgotten, because it's not even out yet and we've already seen it. So thank you guys for giving us the
Yeah,
actual.
thank you for letting us have the privilege to watch it first. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are so great. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
love
thank
you. We adore you. We admire you. And most importantly, the short film was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, so thank you for giving us the actual exclusive right there.
I think we should watch it again. Honestly, it was so good. We're gonna watch it again.
Yeah. So next one, the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has to summer 2023.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse 1 was easily one of the greatest comic book adaptations in Marvel history. I don't care what anybody's going to say. Sure, you can say one of the movies of the MCU was probably the best. It's all subjective, of course. But let's be honest. How do you top Spider-Verse? If you've never seen it, please, I beg you. I beg you to go see it, because you're going to understand how a kid like Miles Morales, expectations hit him like a fucking truck. And I suggest you go and look up a YouTube video called The Best Scene Ever Made, and it talks about the leap of faith scene. I don't want to spoil anything, but this is a man that truly understands the grasp and the literal weight of Spider-Verse. And when I finished watching it, I was actually speechless. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I was so relieved to know what Spider-Verse truly means. Because there's times where I go into the cinema and I don't know what this movie is trying to represent. And it's not a mental block. It's kind of more like me just not knowing. So it's not my fault if I don't see it. But when it comes to sci-fi in general, I usually see it. But for Spider-Verse, I couldn't figure it out. And then I watched that video, and I didn't know what to say. I literally couldn't. What the fuck? Like, this guy gets it. And he even explains that it was when he saw Spider-Verse in his first time out of the theater, he was baffled himself. He finally figured out, I can be what I want to be without having to this and that. And you can take on the weight of the world, but you could do it in your own way. Not anybody else's, but in your own way, in your own right. So I don't want to say any more about that video, but please go check it out. Actually, wait, let me actually see what the YouTuber is really fast. The best scene ever, and it's by Blizzo. So Miles Morales, Leap of Faith, and why it's the best scene in any movie ever, Into the Spider-Verse, by Blizzo. So yeah, go look that up.
Actually, you can just send me the link and I'll put it in the actual description.
Of course.
So,
yeah.
The movie was actually scheduled to come out this year, October 7th. That's been moved to June 2nd next year.
So cool.
So that's a bummer for the Spider fans. And
it really is.
That's it. That's the whole episode.
Yep, I am so happy we did it. We got through the episode. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Killshot, for being a legend. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please comment down below your thoughts. I am so eager to see what you guys think about this whole ordeal. So, thank you for watching, and have a nice day, everybody.
And we will be back next week with the director of Forgotten. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, RateAndSee.com.
Yep.
Take care, and adios. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you guys next week, 6 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And yeah, bye.